Hi everyone, welcome to Story Chronicles. In today's video, we will learn how to use teach command in Linux. If you are learning Linux, DevOps or SRE skills, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and share it to support the channel. Let's get started. Touch command. The primary purpose of the touch command is to update file timestamps. While it's often used to create new files, that's not its main role. This utility can modify both the access and modification times of a specified file. A new file is created only if the target file doesn't already exist. The basic syntax of touch command is touch and some options and file name. The touch utility can be used with no options at all or combined with multiple options. For more advanced use cases, many options are available in both short and long forms. When an option requires extra input, that information must be provided regardless of whether the short or long format is used. You can refer to the manual pages for touch command by running man touch. And here you can find all option or information which is needed to explore touch command. When working with files in Linux, there are three important timestamps you should know about. Access time. Access time is updated whenever file contents are read by commands such as cut or grep. You can view the access time files using ls-lu option. Here you see access time. So let's cut admin txt. Let's do lsu, and you see the access time is updated. Next time, change time. Change time is updated whenever the file's metadata change, such as when file is renamed, its permissions are modified, or it is moved. You can display the change time using ls-lc command. Next time, modification time. Modification time, mtime, is updated whenever a file's content are changed. You can view modification time of files using the ls-l command. Simplest way to use the touch command is without any option. If file doesn't exist, touch creates the file. For example, to create a file called test, let's clear our screen, we should run touch test. Touch test. Use ls command to list the directory contents and view the file. Here our created test file. If the file already exists, the touch command updates each timestamp to the current time. The touch command can also create multiple files at once. To do this, simply specify the file's name, specify separated by spaces. For example, touch test1, test2, test3, ls. And we see our files in the current directory. For example, if you want to create five files, you can use following command. Touch, for example, file name test, curly spaces, curly brackets, 5 to 9, ls. And we see our files inside our current directory. The commands support also alphabetical characters. For example, touch, Grigor, A to G, ls. And we see our files Grigor A, Grigor B, Grigor C, Grigor A until Grigor G. You can use touch command assign specific timestamp to an existing file. For example, we have ls test file in our current directory. Let's do ls-l test. Please notice timestamp. We can assign specific timestamp. Let's do that with touch -t command. First, specify year. Next, specify month. Next, specify date. Next, you should specify time and minute. And test. Let's do it again, and we see that our file's timestamps changed. Let's clear -x our screen. Use the full time option with ls to see timestamp details. ls -l dash dash full time test. Here our output. Next option, -a. Use the -a tag to change file's access time. Next, we need to update access time of the file. Name test using following command. Touch -a test. I made typo. Touch ls-u and our file access time updated. Touch command include also -d option, which allows you to set timestamp using date string. The syntax is touch -d string file name. The date string is very flexible and support many human readable formats. Let's bring example. For example, touch -d tomorrow test ls-u and you see tomorrow, next day. You can specify calendar dates, for example 19 August 2020. You can specify time of day, for example 9:27. You can specify relative times, for example tomorrow, next Tuesday, yesterday, 5 years ago. By default, touch creates a new file if the specified file doesn't exist. In some cases, you want to prevent this behavior. Use option C to ensure that no file is created when running the touch command. For example, try running touch command with option C on a file that doesn't touch -c new test txt ls. And from output, it's obvious that new test txt file wasn't created. The touch command provides convenient option to update file timestamp using another file as a reference. For example, touch -r reference file. Let's write test1. This should be our reference file. And new test txt. You can verify ls-l. And you can see timestamp our test1 file, yes, and our new file. They both have same timestamp. As a result, new test file will inherit the same timestamp as the test1 file. There are many options available for touch command, and you can explore them in detail by checking manual pages as I shown you in the beginning of this tutorial. Man touch. In the description part here, in the description part, you can see all options and their description. And from here, you can see all information about touch command. You cannot memorize all options. It depends on task which you want to do. If you don't know something, you can just go to reference page, read, and find appropriate option to use for specific task. So that's all for this lesson. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, spread knowledge. Thank you. See you in the next video.